going on?
Thank you so much.
Pay like $1 million.
Shout out TMZ, you up?
Let me check out that rig.
TMZ stands for the Mayweather Zone.
How'd you find me, bro? I got my disguise on.
I love my TMZ family.
Welcome to TMZ Sports. I'm Mike Babcock. My guys, Mojo Mutati and Edward Lewis. Fellas, we're going to start with more drama in Bill Belichick's love life. We broke a story on the TMZ Sports website last night that Bill's ex-girlfriend, Linda Holliday, and his current girlfriend, Jordon Hudson, got into a verbal confrontation a couple of months ago, and it was wild.
Yeah, so this all took place in Nantucket at an annual Christmas party that's thrown by a company or a venue called Dreamland. They call it the Stroll Party, and it's my understanding that a lot of the rich figures on the island swarm to this every year, and it's kind of like their annual holiday party get-together. Linda Holliday, who has dated, or who did date Bill from roughly 2007 to roughly 2022, was obviously a
15 years.
Yeah, was obviously a big part of this community because that's Bill's summer vacation area, and so Linda became kind of ingrained in the situation there. So she is a big player in this party. She has been, and now her daughters, the Hess twins, are DJs who actually DJ at this party. Well, Jordon Hudson is now a newcomer to the scene. Obviously, she is now dating Bill Belichick, and like I just mentioned, Bill vacations here a lot, so she wants to ingrain herself into this society now as well. So she goes to this party knowing that the Hess twins are there, and knowing that the Hess twins are DJing, and knowing that probably Linda Holliday is there. And of course, a couple hours into it, according to an incident report we've obtained that stemmed from Dreamland, the venue that, again, hosted the party, she got into it with Linda Holliday. Linda Holliday, according to this report, confronted her in the middle of the dance floor and basically told her to leave. In the report, it states that security video showed it was Linda and a few of her friends aggressively surrounding Jordon and appearing to be very animus towards her. According to the report, Jordon did not want to leave since she was a paying customer, and when somebody from the venue pointed out that, hey, look, there's only a few more minutes left in the party, you might as well get out of here, she agreed to leave. That is not the end of the story, though. Jordon Hudson's good friend, Melissa Sapini, is Miss Massachusetts USA. She went to this party with Jordon as basically a +1. And during the alleged confrontation they had on the dance floor, it is alleged that Linda Holliday told her that if she continues to hang out with Jordon Hudson, her crown, her Miss Massachusetts crown, could be in jeopardy. She stated, according to the docs, that she's kind of a big wig in the pageant world, and she has friends in high places there that could essentially ruin Melissa. So we're told from Dreamland, a rep told me that there was no security involved, there was no cops involved, and everything fortunately ended without some kind of further conflict. But again, Bill's ex-girlfriend confronted Bill's current girlfriend at a Christmas party, and I don't know how much more wild these stories can get.
Yeah, you had to figure, I always did, that there must be hard feelings, at least on Linda's part, towards Bill and towards Jordon. But this is really the first thing, Mojo, that I can remember where we've heard that they actually really clashed in a real serious way. I mean, this is a crazy situation.
It seems to me like everything happened but a fist fight, guys. I mean, and it seems like it was very close. I mean, yeah, if you're Linda, this situation's got to be humiliating, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably how she feels going into the same circles, the same people that you've been going to these parties with Bill as his significant other for, 15 years? And then him with what seems to be an infant girlfriend. I mean, that is not a fun thing. I gotta say, I kind of understand both sides here. If you're Jordon, if you're a 24-year-old kid, you're probably not loving this. Probably lots of insecurities there these days. Obviously don't need to say too much about what Linda's feeling about this one. Little surprising to me, too. I've met Linda before. I've gone to some events with her. She was an unbelievable sweetheart. My goodness. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, I don't know her that well. I'm sure there's a mean streak, too, and you think this is probably a testament to that. But crazy that they almost got into it. I don't know if this situation's going to resolve. I can't imagine that these two are ever going to make friends. I don't even know how long this relationship's going to last at the end of the day. But I guess we're just going to need to make sure there's some referees to keep these people apart in the future.
It's so crazy. You gotta like pinch yourself when you think about this story. Bill Belichick, the want no distractions, only care about football, that his life has turned into a soap opera away from the football field. It almost doesn't seem real, but that's Bill Belichick. It's real. All right, Mojo, moving on to the NBA playoffs. Last night, after needing 7 games to beat the Denver Nuggets, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they rolled against the Timberwolves last night, and their superstar, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, had a really nice game last night. Scores 31 points, Mojo, 10 for 27 from the field, 11 for 14 from the free throw line. The guy lives on the free throw line. Again, really great game. After the game, Mojo, he had a really sweet moment on the court with his 1-year-old son. This is absolutely adorable. Watch this.
What do you think? He's not going to see him?
Yeah, it's got to be a special moment for him, Mojo. You know, he's 26 years old. He is one of the best basketball players in the world. And this has got to be pretty special for him. You win game 1. You're on the verge of going to the NBA Finals. 3 more wins. Pretty cool.
Well, as it looks to me, his son is among the best 1-year-olds in basketball in the world as well. I mean,
look, he's locking down that other little kid.
I got a whole new appreciation for this kind of thing these days, Babcock. This kid is mobile. Ball handling skills on point. Look at this.
Yeah.
Just easy, just effortless. This kid's going to be an absolute star, but hearing the kid laugh and play with dad after the game is awesome. I mean, This is what it's about. I mean, this has got to be like the best part of being an athlete right here, is being able to share it with your family. And for a player that's deep in the playoffs at this point, it's not like they're getting all the time at home that they want. That's how pro sports go. That's the life of being a pro athlete. You're always on the road. When you're home, you're always training or stretching or rehab, recovering, like whatever it is. So you're not getting a ton of quality time. And I mean, the difference between the beginning and the end of the season for a newborn, I mean, shoot, you're missing so much of your kid's life. So, I mean, really cool to be able to make these moments happen after a game, especially after a great performance. That's got to be everything.
Up next, the Tush Push is here to stay. Wait until you see the reaction from the Philadelphia Eagles when TMZ Sports returns right after this. Welcome back to TMZ Sports, Mike and Mojo. Mojo, will the Tush Push be banned? Well, that's the question that was answered today. Of course, after the Green Bay Packers this offseason proposed that the play, which they have called dangerous, they said it should not be allowed anymore this upcoming season in the NFL. Earlier today, the NFL executives voted on that very question, Mojo. And drum roll, please. The Tush Push, Mojo, it ain't going anywhere. It was a close vote, but at the end of the day, the push to ban the push tush fell just a couple of votes short. So, Mojo, it will remain. It is a permitted play this upcoming season. Now, again, it was Mojo's Packers who had put it out there that it should not be allowed anymore. They were not the only team, not by far, the only team to say that, this is dangerous. It should not be allowed. But, again, they were the one that proposed it. So the Eagles, after the vote took place, they got a little bit of revenge, I suppose. Mojo, they put up a picture of Jalen Hurts in the offensive line there for the Eagles with the Packers defensive front, and they say push on with the Eagles logo, obviously taking a little bit of a jab at Mojo's former team. Well, was this the right move? Was it the wrong move? What's the reaction? We just happened to run into one of the guys who was one of the best offensive tackles in the NFL for like a decade, Andrew Whitworth, Mojo, Super Bowl champion. We asked him for his reaction to the Tush Push staying around.
Tush Push is here to stay, apparently. What's your thoughts? You're a Prince lineman.
Hey, look, you know what? If everybody was good at it, everybody would be doing it. So I'm all good for it staying.
Because some people think that it's like almost an unfair advantage and it's not really so NFL. But you agree with that or?
I don't think so. I mean, I think that, you know what, it's really whether it's within the rules of the game. And right now we're saying it's a legal play. And I think the Eagles are really good at it. And a lot of other teams would do it if they could.
Will there be a tipping point, do you think, if too many teams are doing it?
No, until there's really data that probably says from a physical standpoint it's a dangerous play. I just don't think you'll ever have the tipping point of people saying that they should take it out of the game.
Well, Babcock, it is a dangerous play. It does provide an unfair advantage, but I got to disagree with my Packers here, Babcock. I'm glad the Tush Push is staying. I mean, one, as a fan, it's an exciting play to watch. It's something to look forward to. It's something that everybody's talking about. So there's that. But hey, this is football, man. This was what it's about. I mean, there's certain things you can complain about, and it certainly makes things very, very difficult on a defense to defend. But there's a lot of rules in this offensive league that are geared towards the offense. This is just another example. At least this one comes in the run game. And, you know, the run game is unfortunately a dying game in the NFL. It's a very pass-heavy league. Quarterbacks are unbelievably protected. I mean, it makes it so difficult for any player on defense to do their job. But still, man, I like the Tush Push. I like physical football. As a guy that used to play nose guard right there, dead center over the quarterback, that would have been my job to stop this thing when I played ball. I know how difficult it can be to stop this thing, but that's the job. That's why you get paid the big bucks in the NFL. That's why nose guards are important. You got to figure out a way to do it. I mean, if you're playing teams that are good at it, you better prioritize that interior defensive line, middle linebackers, guys that can be in a position to stop this thing. That's exactly what anyone in the NFC East is going to have to do with the Eagles. That's for damn sure. The Ravens, too, they're another one. Obviously, both teams that wanted the Tush Push to continue on. So I know there's some people feeling a salty way about this. A lot of defensive tackles sounding off on Twitter today, but I'm absolutely not one of them. I like the Tush Push. Keep it around.
After winning bronze in Paris, is Nyjuh Huston planning to compete when he'll be 33 years old at the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles? We'll ask the skateboarding star when he joins us next on TMZ Sports.
On the TMZ Celebrity Tour, we've seen huge stars like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, Ben Affleck, The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, Lizzo, Lady Gaga, Ryan Seacrest, and Jamie Foxx. Buses depart daily from the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, so head to TMZTour.com and book your tickets for the TMZ Celebrity Tour.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Mike Babcock here. There's a big event going down Friday in Santa Monica, SLS. It is a Street League Skateboarding. This is a really awesome event. Obviously, this is an organization that's been around for like a decade and a half now. Skateboarding seeing new heights, and a lot of that is thanks to this guy right here who has won about every championship that SLS has to offer. We're lucky enough to be joined by Nyjuh Huston. Nyjuh, brother, how are you?
Doing well. Getting ready to do some filming out here in LA right now.
You know, for a guy who lives in this area, how cool is it? And obviously this has brought you all across the world, Nyjuh, but how about being in Santa Monica, outdoor event, the fans super excited. You can already feel the buzz. How about sort of having an event in your backyard here this Friday?
Yeah. We always love a local event. I feel like it's been way too long since we've had a street league that's local. I know there's been a few in LA in the past, but I feel like that outside vibe right there on the pier, Santa Monica, it's a legendary skate spot with the triple set right there. So it's going to be a great vibe. I love that it's a free event. Just invite all the fans to come out and have a good time. So it's going to be a sick one.
Yeah, I'm sure you've skated there 1,000 times in the past, right? It's a place that you are very familiar with.
Yeah. I've definitely skated there before. A lot of the greats have gone down on some gnarly stuff on that triple set. I actually grew up watching skate videos. A lot of the guys were hitting that triple set around that time. So I was just there the other day checking it out, and the course design looks great right there. They kind of mixed in like some new energy to the triple set, added in a gap to rail, a gap to ledge. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot of heavy stuff go down.
Now, I've seen some people or heard some people online. Is Machine Gun Kelly, is he going to be there Friday, and is he performing?
Yeah. The word is he is pulling up, and yeah, he'll probably play a couple songs for us. I heard they actually have a whole like special way he's going to perform. I'm not going to give it away, but it sounds super sick.
That's awesome. Real quick, a story that we did, around the Olympics. The Olympic medal, did they ever actually replace that for you, Nyjuh?
Okay, so it's finally, I think actually right now it's getting fixed up. They're gonna fix the original one, which I think is actually a lot cooler than just replacing it, because I would still like to have my original medal. But yeah, that whole thing was pretty funny, because I didn't expect to post about it and everyone take it so seriously. Because like honestly, I kind of like the fact that it was messed up. Like, would I prefer it to be in good shape? Probably, but I was still down for the roughed up version. And then everyone was like, "Oh my God, this is so crazy. I can't believe it." And I was like, I didn't mean to like blow it out of proportion like this, but it's nice of them to be fixing it up for me. And then yeah, man, we got LA coming up in a few years too. So the goal is to make it out to that one.
That was going to be my next question. Is that a plan that you're going to compete right here?
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's a lot of extra motivation to qualify and make it there and keep myself going, keep my skills up, keep myself healthy these next few years. Because I mean, it being local right there in LA, I got to do everything I can to make it there. And of course, go out there and do my best. I mean, at that time, I'm going to be 33 years old. So I can't say that I'm going to be going out there expecting to get another medal, but I'm going to do everything I can to keep myself healthy up until then, and be working on some new tricks and try to keep up with these young guns out there.
That's awesome. We cannot wait for Friday again. It's Street League Skateboarding, Friday, May 23rd, Santa Monica Pier. I mean, awesome setting. What more could you want? Nyjuh, brother, thank you so much, man. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Hope to see you guys there. Let's go. Street League, Santa Monica.
Coming up, Travis Kelce shows off a new look after a workout in Florida. The photos you won't see anywhere else when TMZ Sports rolls on right after this.
Want to listen to today's show? Now you can check us out on the go with the all-new TMZ Sports podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to subscribe and listen. Whereas always, tomorrow's show will be the best show since today!
Welcome back to TMZ Sports, Mike and Mojo. Mojo, we're seeing a side of Travis Kelce that I don't think that we have ever seen before. And I wish that were still the case. We've got pictures of Travis Kelce, the future first ballot Hall of Famer, getting ready for the upcoming season in Florida. And I think it was a day or two ago, Mojo, that we told everybody about this beautiful home that, there it is, the house in Boca Raton, Florida, that Travis Kelce had moved into about a month ago. He has been hanging out, kind of getting some R&R in, but also working pretty hard in the daytime, getting ready again for his 13th NFL season. Well, yesterday after a workout, there were some photographs that were snapped of Trav, Mojo, and that is Travis Kelce. That's not a bear. That is, or another furry animal. That is a very patchy-haired back of Trav. There. Oh wow, Mojo. I got nothing, Mojo. It looks partially waxed and then in clumpy clumps of hair in other regions. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, Mojo. I'm a guy who doesn't have much back hair. Trav does, though.
Yeah, I thought I had some back hair, but now I don't think so after seeing that photo. I mean, I'm almost feeling like Travis and Miss Swift are pretty much engaged or married at this point, because if they were still in that honeymoon phase, newer relationship phase, you're not rocking your back hair like that one bit. This is the off season. They're seeing each other regularly. It's not like he's deep in season. He's not going to be spending a lot of time with us, so he doesn't have to keep himself groomed. But this is it right here. But I like this, Babcock. I like this because it shows me that this dude is working. He's getting gritty with this thing. He's getting raw with it. He's pissed about how that Super Bowl went down, as he should be. This is a dynasty team that had probably the worst night in team history in recent memory, at least. So, I mean, brother is grinding, and I like it. There's no time to shave or wax your back when you got that much on the line. Speaking of waxing your back, this looks like the scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin when he was getting his chest hair waxed. That's what I'm thinking.
I think you're right. I'm wondering if they were like, you know, hey, Taylor, wax my back for me. And they started doing it. And then he was like, nah, this, like Kelly Clarkson, this hurts too much. I don't know, Mojo. I also think, yes, one, I think you're exactly right. He was accused of being out of shape last year. And not that he looks like Ronnie Coleman there, or Jay Cutler, or Phil Heath, your buddy. I do think this shows, though, he's not going to let that happen again this year. He's not going to be accused of coming in overweight or out of shape. He is going to be ready for training camp. He does have a bad taste in his mouth the way that season ended. I will also say, I think this certainly indicates that he and Taylor Swift are in a different phase of the relationship. Just like you said, Mojo, they're out of the honeymoon phase. They are in like the Taylor Swift is farting in front of Travis Kelce phase, because he would not have all that back hair out if that were not the case. So they have moved on to a different phase. Make no mistake, this is a very serious relationship, and that back hair is the proof. All right, Mojo, we are just about out of time. We got a good one tomorrow, though, Mojo. Not just your client, but also your friend, Alexa Bliss, of course, recently returned to the WWE ring. She had a little baby boy, Hendrix, about 1.5 years ago. We asked her, Mojo, we're talking to her, we asked Alexa, what's it like being on the road with a little baby, with a 1.5-year-old? She's going to answer that very question tomorrow, Mojo. We're going to have that with Alexa. We're going to have a bunch more. Bottom line, it's going to be a great show.
That's right, Babcock. Bringing on one of my best friends in the entire world will make tomorrow the best show since today.
I'm a lawyer.